Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, let's take a look at the blood sugar, shall we? Currently at 10 to 3 on, oh, it doesn't have it on there. I'll see what date is later. But it's 2:53. I'm at 7.9. My blood sugar graphed. I came down, I went up, and I've come down. We have some basal rate, and I had a correction at 2 o'clock of 2.5 units. So it's all good. I think it's learning, as I said in the last two videos. So, time and range. Let's get rid of that. 93%, 7% above, 93 below. Average sugar in millimoles per liter, 7.9. Good looking day. It's a win day. Yay. It's not Wednesday, it's a win day. Today, I want to talk to you about my telephone appointment with my diabetic nurse. Until I can figure out what's going on with my light, this side of the face is going to be in shade. I tried using this, it just gave me kind of a really eerie look. So we'll do our best. We'll try moving this over around, but that's why we're not as fully lit as normal. So, my appointment. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Basically, my appointment, we did not have too much to go on. The pump, she kind of agrees that it's starting to know me and I'm getting better results. And so we're leaving it for another week. She, based on my track record, she doesn't, sorry, you can't see it, whatever. She does not like to go so aggressive right away based on what's happened with me in the past. I'm not trying to hide anything there. There it is. That was from my snack at 2. Had kind of a big snack today, so we'll see where we're going. But we're heading nice, evenly rate down. I'm expecting probably either just before dinner or just after dinner, I'm gonna go up a bit, but that's fine. I have 2.025 units of active insulin in my system. So we're doing good. I know I just went all over that with the intro, but so now where do we go from here? We're waiting a week to get more information. I have an appointment set for next Thursday. We went over Dr. Shu's letter to her on what we're going to really be doing. I brought up the idea that we come up with one sort of rule or one sort of set of orders for my diabetes, and she kind of agreed with that. She is going to contact our dietitian to again make sure that we are following that and not some nurse having old information or whatever come up and say, we don't do anything until you're at 5. Because by that point, I think we can allow food and the top part of the plan, ginger ale, and then if it still doesn't go up, I get Boost or Ensure fruit drink. And if that doesn't go up, I get cranberry juice and the pudding. And if we still don't go up, we go back. After we're done, 2 hours later, we have some more. Or we start the whole routine. 2 hours after, if my blood sugar comes up, or not 2 hours after, if the meal is not within 2 hours, then we get digestive cookies and peanut butter. So that's pretty well going to stay. Now, where do we go? I talked to her about coming up with sort of a plan so that if I start going high, I can follow and say, yes, I am doing this. My first and foremost total thought and understanding is I don't want to head over to Mission Hospital again. Nothing against there, I got great care, but I want to make sure I don't have to go in there anymore. We talked a bit about what could be in this plan. When should I start my taking insulin by the syringe because the pump's not doing it? And along those lines, the main reason we're doing this is we don't want my body to go into DKA. DKA is harsh on your body. So keeping yourself out of DKA is the foremost plan we need. So my thought now, because I've gone through 2 of these episodes where my blood sugar just goes high, I don't feel good, is I start taking insulin, and we're going to, basic things we talked about is just above 15 or at 15, 2 days. After 2 days, if we still have blood sugars in the morning, we're going to start insulin and doing injections and when to go up, how much to go up. And with any plan, you can't just go and say, okay, today I'm going to do it. That didn't really work, so let's try some more. That's not a good plan. The plan is after 2 days of being high, we're going to try it again. Now, sort of while I have your attention on this whole matter, I am not a doctor. These plans work for me. Your diabetes is different. Contact your diabetic nurse, your diabetic clinic, your endocrinologist to come up with a low blood sugar plan, high blood sugar plan that works for you. Don't just go out and say, okay, I know what I'm going to do for lows. I don't want you to end up being super high because you're following my suggestion. As I've said before, it's your job to ensure that you research, you ask your doctor questions. I don't follow anyone else's plans. These have been thought out and brought in to me for understanding what's going on with my body and how to treat me. No one else. So please do not take it any further. And just to be safe, we're going to insert something right here. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Okay, you got the warning in writing on this thing. This works for me. If you want to follow it, contact your doctor. It's not up to me to come up with medical plans that can work for you. Okay. But for me, I want a plan for high blood sugars. We have a plan. The pump kind of takes over and does every day. I don't want, if I have to go in and if I have to go back over to Abbotsford, I don't want to get into another argument saying that this pump is broken. You know, one time they're going to hit it right on the nose and it will be broken. I don't want to do this. This does the job it's supposed to. If there's other things going on, fine, we can modify the dosing on here. Or hook me up to IV insulin. But don't just say, okay, we're going to start you on needles and then we're going to discharge you and you're going to go back here. Because all you're really doing is you're passing the buck. And I'm sorry, I'm not into being, my case just being passed. Well, let's get rid of him. We didn't really look into why it was in this situation. The hospitalist I had when I came out and was put into Mission Hospital, because I came out of intensive care, so, was that I kind of lost where I was. Oh, that there was distension. Okay, fine. But why is there? It didn't show anything. It just showed. The nurses in the hospital have seen it. The healthcare workers here have seen it. So we got to get something done. So we're going to track down the gastroenterologist appointment. We're going to come up with a plan with high blood sugar. And Dr. Shu mentioned in the email that his blood sugars were fine when I saw him. And she said, of course they were. But all in all, it was a good day. So we've got some other things in the work to make my life as a T1D, probably with some complications, getting raring to go. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Have a super day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now.